Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Nonstop Talking with your girl here, Vivian Liu. Recently, I started a new full-time job, so I haven't had as much time to read, write, watch, film, and edit. So that's just on me to schedule and plan things better. If you celebrate Lunar New Year's, I hope you had an awesome holiday. My friend and I went to Disney California on the 25th. It was actually really fun. We got to take photos with Mulan, Mushu, and the three pigs. We missed Mickey and Minnie, but overall it was a great time. I really like a lot of the photos my friend took of me while we were at Disney California, so a lot of them are gonna be upcoming thumbnail photos, so watch out for that. Anyways, let's get into what this video is all about. I am coming at you with a new show thoughts. This is number 8, so lucky number 8, and it's for the Chinese drama Put Your Head on My Shoulders. The Chinese name is 致我们暖暖的小时光, which came out in spring of 2019. It consists of 24 episodes. I started watching it on YouTube and then was told that it was on Netflix, so then I switched over and watched it on Netflix. And as you can tell, I am currently on a C-drama kick. If you've watched A Love So Beautiful, 致我们单纯的小美好, which is also conveniently on Netflix, and loved it, you should give this one a try, or vice versa. They are both based on novels written by the same author, and this author has proven that she can deliver on the first love feels. Another book of hers is getting a TV adaptation, and it's coming out this year. I am looking forward to it, but the trailer doesn't come off as cute as these previous two. Quick synopsis. Sutomo is a college senior unsure about her future. Who wasn't at that time? Her longtime crush and longtime friend is Fu Pei. A chance encounter, she crosses paths with Fu Pei's roommate, the handsome and genius physics student Gu Wei. I honestly don't know how you can go 4 years and not have met like your supposed best friend's roommate, but that's not the point of this story. The point of this story is that Sutomo and the roommate Gu Wei somehow end up living together, and obviously romance begins. This was great. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a college setting first love story, which is my favorite subgenre. I ended up giving it a 3.7 out of 5, which is very high for me. I will now analyze the show and go deeper into spoilers. First, let's talk about our main couple, Sutomo and Gu Wei. They are adorable and have such awesome chemistry. I can't believe there is a 5-year difference between the two, and it's actually the girl who is older than the guy, but it's not noticeable at all. The best thing about their relationship, in my opinion, is just the slow and believable progression. Their love story is just simply sweet. There are no disapproving parents, no evil third party, or any accidents / miscommunications. It's not all smooth sailing, but I didn't feel like conflicts were like forced in there. And one of the best things about this drama is just how in love Gu Wei is. It warms my heart the amount of effort he put into this relationship. I can see why he's like still in hearts now. Seriously, the show makes you want to fall in love with a kind scientist just like him. The actor for Gu Wei is handsome, and the actress for Momo is super cute. Seriously, Gu Wei's attentiveness and all around great boyfriend qualities is what carries this show and gives it that extra swoon quality. From the synopsis, it is implied that there is a bit of a love triangle. It becomes a love square, but not really, which is something I appreciated, because no one really likes watching a dragged out love triangle. And that leads me into Fu Pei. I didn't like him. I felt like he was throwing himself a pity party, pretending like he was all getting cheated on, when he never really wanted to date Momo and just wanted to string her along. Initially, I thought Sansan was too good for Fu Pei. I disliked him so much for trying to lay claim to Momo, but at the same time, I really respected Sansan. She's true to her feelings. While being true to her feelings, she didn't like engage in a fight with her like good friend over a man. Like, props, right? But I don't know, just Fu Pei, he came off as someone who didn't know how to properly love someone else, and obviously this all not magically, but suddenly everything turned for the better. It's not a fault of the show. I just think that the main couple was just so much more attractive that I never got into this second couple as much as I would have liked. And because the second couple was a little bit too convenient and not as good as the first, I felt like they came off a bit of like a distraction. Not saying they didn't develop well later on, it's just I didn't really care for them. Jumping into friendships, I think for college setting stories, it's very vital to have strong friendship scenes and friendship moments. It's because of these like scenes and moments that when the graduation part happens, people have that emotional tie and will feel like, oh, this is so moving and touching. I think Put Your Head on My Shoulder was a little bit lacking in the showing of like the strength and bond of friendship. Moving on, let's look at some of the side characters. Firstly, we have to talk about Xie Sijie, Senior Xie. She's brilliant and deserves true love. If they ever make a sequel of this, I hope that it will kind of be her story. I think she deserves to find love. Anyways, she's intelligent, smart, and not catty. She secretly loves Gu Wei, but never does anything about it because he's taken and she's not like that. Later on, she's even able to like be happy and congratulate him when he announces his marriage, and honestly, Xie Sijie is just the best. There is another female lab senior, and her name is Lu Sijie, Senior Lu. I know that most people don't like her. I understand that it was not her place to interfere with Wei's and Momo's relationship. But I don't think there was actually anything wrong with her being strict with Zhou Lei. Zhou Lei is a little immature and spoiled by the lab. So later in life, it would be difficult for him to gain respect as a professional scientist if he keeps up his antics. So I think as a senior, Lu Sijie was in her right a bit, like to discipline him, I suppose. Moreover, Lu Sijie is definitely in the right in this situation, but you know how like she gets upset with Fu Pei. I don't understand why people would dislike her for reacting the way that she did, because this was her first time meeting him, right? It was set up by someone and she knows nothing about him and knows nothing about the relationship Fu Pei has with his father, and she doesn't know that Fu Pei has a girlfriend and that the father disapproved. She's going into this not knowing anything and just thinking, oh, you know, this is gonna be a dinner, a nice opportunity to meet someone new, and then he ends up just dissing her, dissing his father, and dissing the entire dinner. And I honestly thought Fu Pei was a little bit disrespectful in that situation to a complete stranger. And I think Lu Sijie gets a little bit too much hate when it wasn't really necessary. Continuing on with other side characters, we meet Jera, who is the fellow intern co-worker, and we meet this actor guy. I thought they were going to be introduced to stir up trouble, but they don't actually really do anything, which isn't a big deal because I don't mind that Put Your Head on My Shoulders is not a plot heavy drama. It's simply just a romance storyline of two young people, I don't know, softly, pleasantly, calmly falling in love, like just sweetly falling in love, and it's not plot heavy, and I understand that and I get that and I like that. But the one thing I don't like is when loose threads are added and you're supposedly introducing these like unexplained potential adversaries and then dropping it. So that's a little small complaint I have. All in all the side characters were supportive and helpful. Ooh, but I can't forget to give the biggest shout out to the vacuum cleaner, Circle. Circle is literally the best inanimate, non-human, supportive character in a long time. Circle, you are the best. You added humor and fun and liveliness into this drama. I wasn't expecting this and I was very pleasantly surprised. Also, quick shout out to the professor and the dorm mom. They were also very cute. By the way, I think it's hilarious and a sign of the times that a lot of these more recent Chinese college setting first love stories have more so mothers who are very supportive and pushing for their children to pair off, get married, and have grandchildren. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking a little bit too much. Let me know. There are so many sweet moments in this, and I don't have the time to like go through all of the ones that I liked, but I did end up making a top 5 list. So here's my top 5. At number 5, it is the refrigerator kiss. At number 4, it is the drunk kiss and dream confession. Number 3 is the failed scientific love confession. I actually really like this. I thought this was gold. Number 2 is the ball pit date. Really love this as well. And number 1, I feel like this is probably everyone's favorite moment, because when this like entire scene was playing out, or when this entire moment was happening, I was just like, oh my god, my heart. But number 1 is the soccer field kiss. Loved it. So those are my top 5 like sweet moments of Put Your Head on My Shoulder. I would also like to give an honorable mention to the pineapple hair bonus scene, and I also randomly want to note that there was a few characters with Cantonese accented Mandarin, and I don't know, I just randomly thought that was pretty funny. This is super random, but just like Gogo Swid, 亲爱的热爱的 I Spy with My Little Eyes, the Divergent series on their bookshelves. And in addition, this drama also has the Legend series as well. So not only do our main couple love watching horror movies, or maybe it's just Guei because this is his house, but they also love reading dystopian novels. Fun fact. Randomly, I think it's kind of funny that Guei loves horror movies but can't actually deal with the sight of real blood. Something I would like to applaud this drama for is the bonus Easter egg scenes at the end of each episode. There were 2 episodes, I think one was 19, I can't remember the other one, that were missing the bonus Easter egg scenes, but they just added a really cute touch to the overall drama, and I like done. And something else I wanted to applaud is the sound effects. I particularly enjoyed the cat and dog noises, and I just think all these little touches really added to the overall quality and joy of this drama. So props. Something else I would like to bring up that other people notice is that the main couple in the latter half of this show do start matching in their outfits, which is freaking adorable. It's always something I really like. Let's wrap this up and discuss the finale. Whew, I didn't like the introduction of the random blonde girl. It was weird and unnecessary. Plus, the wedding was a bit too abrupt and fast. I think our Momo deserves a ceremony of sorts with friends and family in attendance, right? Nonetheless, the ending was precious. I wish we got to hear Momo's confession, like reflection, and not just Wei's, but it worked out. It really did. It made me smile to know that they named their children after them by like combining the two of their characters, and I just thought that was just so sweet. And really, that's what you'll get from this drama. Just absolute sugary sweet feels. Cavities, in other words. Overall, this was great. I watched it really slowly and thought everything wrapped up nicely. So I don't know about other people, but I personally don't really need a sequel. I think this drama did what it was supposed to do, and I don't think it needs to do any more. Let me know if you're currently addicted to Chinese romance dramas like me and your thoughts on Put Your Head on My Shoulder. Feel free to drop me some Asian drama recs as well. Outro time. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in my next video, whenever that is. Bye! I really liked